I'm not added to the stream. How about that? It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, apparently, on my own.
How do I turn the sound off on this thing?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here and joining us. Can everyone see and hear us okay? It says nobody's watching, so I don't know.
7.
Oh, then it says 7. That was weird. Went from like 0 to 7?
Mm-hmm.
I guess they jumped off for a minute and then came back on, maybe.
Who knows?
Can everybody see and hear us okay? Yep. Okay, cool. I just got a little ding on my computer that actually said we just gained a patron. Thank you, Bill. Bill and Nana. So we appreciate that. Hello to Texas Family Camping. You good?
Yeah, she literally.
You having a moment with the dog?
She freaking is trying to lick me.
She's like, you taste good. He's been working. He's salty. Oh, now she's gonna lay on her princess pillow.
Yep.
That's funny. So, hello to David and Tanya. Hello, RV Living Live. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here.
You know what would be funny? The next one. If you go ahead and click on it.
Okay.
If you take that and you put that in a text to speech, it goes whoa 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 whoa. It's really funny. If anybody hasn't tried it, it's hilarious.
Oh, so this is something that you've done. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
I see it on TikTok.
Oh, God. Well, help us all. Hello, Kyle and Ryan. Hope you guys are enjoying the southeast, rather.
Well, the sun's shining.
And there's Bill and Nana. Hi, guys. How are you? And Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Hi, Paul and Megan. And there's Marc and Mary Kay. Hi,
Marc,
guys. And Life's New Journey from Frederick, Maryland. Thank you for being here.
Nice.
And James Godwin's here. Thank you for being here. You always patronize us. I'm just kidding. See. Mr. Finn says hi to the girls.
Oh.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Finn says hi. She
literally stopped wagging her tail.
She did. She looked up and she was like, what? She was having a moment. Oh, there's Kevin Gotch. Hi, Kevin.
Hey.
How are you guys? We see no option for super chat. Nope, because we're having an argument with not Facebook. This is not Facebook. YouTube. This is YouTube.
Yep.
I don't really like YouTube right now, and you can't talk to a live person, so we won't go there. We've got sorry, I'm getting stuff on my watch. Maybe I should take my watch off too. We've got Coonley here. Hi, Coonley. And we got your mama.
Oh.
Hey, Mama.
Thanks for the birthday present, by the way. I did get it. We took a video. Did you send it?
I did not.
She did not.
I'm sorry. I'm a slacker. Yep.
Thank you.
I am so sorry about that. Another new patron just came on in there, Marc and Mary Kay. They were old school patrons though. They went over to our YouTube membership. We turned that on for a hot minute, and then YouTube didn't like it, and so they shut us down.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure what's going to come of that. So we're not fighting with them anymore. We don't give a crap. Whatever. We don't need your money. Like.
Nope.
They just want to keep it is what they want to do, which is whatever. Yep. Fine. Teachers on Adventures. Hello. Thanks for being here. On the Road RV style. That's fun. I like that one. Hi. We're there chilling in Georgia. Hi, Armando and Ann. How are you guys?
Yep. Oh, shout out. So we met
Well, I got a whole thing for shout outs.
Sorry. Remember? Coming.
Yep. That's coming. Yep. Yep. Hi, Kyle and Ryan. And then Jim and Ellen. Hi, guys. Oh, you're from North Dakota. I guess you guys are probably like really cold and getting slammed with snow. I know South Dakota did, so I can only imagine that North Dakota did as well. But hi, Melissa. Hi, guys. Assuming Dick is there too. Hi, and maybe Maddie. Hello, guys. How are you? You guys got a new fifth wheel, I believe, if I'm not if I remember correctly. I could be wrong though. Everyone's saying hi. Hi, Van Vita Travels. How are you, lady? Your mama says you're welcome. We should probably also say that Mike just had a birthday this week or last week,
technically, because today's a new day of the week.
Sure. My nights start on Monday is my new day, so I don't. I'm just kidding. But he had a big birthday on the 13th.
Yep.
There was a lot of people that gave you love on the internet, by the way. You just haven't seen it yet.
Sit down.
Yeah, he's been working hard.
Yep. I'm in the process of installing on a Forest River Hemisphere, which does not have a drop Z basement. It's a fifth wheel, but I'm sore and tired.
Yeah, he even went to the thingy this morning.
Spa. Not like the spa.
The hot tub.
The hot tub to sit in front of the jets, stretch everything out.
And then hopefully this is
Rick.
Oh, I would have said Reich, but maybe Rick. I don't know. But hi from Syracuse, Utah. Thank you for being here. Just got a text. Okay, cool. New client just got here.
Cool.
Well, in town.
Tell me where they drove from.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. So Bill and Nana are currently in Idaho, where it's a beautiful day, and they say happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And everybody's saying happy birthday. Ryan is
again.
Too. And they're all there. 73 right now, 45 Tuesday. Well, 73 is nice. The 45 I could probably do without for the high.
Yeah.
I like 45 as a low.
Yeah, 45 means it'll be down in the 20s at night.
But yeah, so our new client just actually got into town, and this is speeding up a little bit of what I wanted to do in my timeline here, but we're currently in Palm Desert, California, and our client drove from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep.
So that is officially the longest trek anybody has ever done.
Come to get their solar done.
Yep. So, anyway, and then Fabian and Becky says hello also. So thank you guys.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
And yes, a new record. Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
So, we have been a little, I don't know, kind of MIA. We haven't done a live in a really long time.
Yeah.
I don't even know when we, did one last. Hey there, Camping Alan. And hello from Michigan, Mr. Marc and Suzanne. Oh, Mark Dickey. Nope. I thought it was Mike, because they have the same last name. Yeah, that's funny. I was like, they're not Michigan, though. Yeah, wrong person. Sorry about that. But thank you for being here, Mark. Yes, that was a long drive. So, yeah, we've been a little MIA. We've been kind of all over the country this year. Vacation the whole month of June. It was good to have the time off.
Too long, though.
It was way too long. Nobody ever take a month off.
Yeah.
And so we've been to California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, all over Nevada, Utah. Yeah. So we've been a little bit everywhere, and it has been amazing. This was our first time going to Washington and Oregon this year, and we both very beautiful states. We'll probably not go back to Oregon, but that's a different story.
Yeah. I mean,
we had some bad tire issues there. It's like this for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a little blowout and a
tire passes.
Yeah, the tire came off of the fifth wheel and literally passes down the highway. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, so something that we kind of put out there a little bit, probably really just to our patrons and our clients, was that it's very sad news. We didn't actually want to really talk about it, but Pete and Alicia, who have traveled with us for 4 months with their boys, they decided to go back to Pennsylvania. They decided to put the boys back into public school so that it was, they got a little more out of it. And, we know every family has to do what they have to do for their family. So we don't fault them for, being the good parents that they are, and we miss them dearly. And, they left us a couple months ago, and we talked about, it just being Mike and I, we would just run the business and do what we could by ourselves. But
the help is nice.
Mike likes the help, yes.
It's hard to be in two places at once. Like the prime example is the rig that I'm working on. There was what should have taken me 45 minutes at most took me 4 hours roughly, and it was pulling some of the wiring. It was actually very difficult. So, person on top, person in the basement, or
I'm glad you didn't say the other.
Person in the rig and a person in the pass-through. So, but yeah. It makes a difference.
We kind of had been talking about it a little bit, and then we met this couple in Bend, Oregon at the Blockbuster, the only Blockbuster there is.
Blockbuster on the planet.
That's right. Yep. In Bend, Oregon. There is nothing else there.
There's other stuff there, just not a Blockbuster. We were really
there is a Blockbuster there.
There's other stuff that's not the Blockbuster, but we weren't interested in anything else.
No, but anyway, it's but anyway, yeah. So sorry, I distracted there. But so we met this awesome couple there, and they're RV techs and
inspectors too, right?
Mm-hmm. And he's a welder by trade, so he has a great background, and we hit it off really well. And we asked them if they wanted to come on the road with us. So Melissa and Dick Carnes of Keeping Up with the Carnes on Instagram. They are going to be joining us in November. So we're very excited to have them on board. And so that's kind of our updated news on that area. Yep. So we're currently in California still, in Palm Desert, California. And so we'll be here for a couple of weeks and then start heading east, and then we'll winter in Texas. We will be adding jobs to our schedule.
Yep.
So keep an eye out on that. I will put it on all social media. So just keep an eye on that and be looking for that if you want to get on the schedule, possibly.
Yep. And as far as videos go, we're so far behind on rig installs, it'll probably be, I'd say, February before a video shows up. Unless we do them out of order.
With what?
For Dick's on camera.
Oh, yeah, probably. Doing hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But wintering in Texas is a good idea. I'm glad to hear that. Up. I know, but I just saw that.
Yeah.
But while we're here in Palm Desert, California, there's actually been the most people in one park that we've ever had that actually kind of knew who we were or have reached out to us on Instagram to say hello. We haven't met some of them in person yet, but we wanted to do some quick shout outs. So Armando and Ann, I think Armando and Ann were actually on here. So we actually got to go to dinner with them one night. So that was really fun. And meet them. They're really great. And then Robert and Caroline.
Yep. So they have a 25 or 27 foot Airstream International who, they're 1,000 Trails members. We're in 1,000 Trails Park, and they just picked a random spot and put their feet down. And when the fifth wheel, the Hemisphere, showed up,
you're working on,
they pulled up beside him randomly, and he actually has been watching my videos for 2 years now.
Oh, wow.
And we'll come back to the 2-year thing in a minute, but He installed his own batteries. From watching the videos, he installed his own shunt. I talked with him today about how he can do his solar as DIY, and I think he's going to try and tackle a multi-two also.
Gotcha. Okay, so, yeah. Very cool. But, yep, we actually just started using the multi-twos.
Yep.
Because they got them back in stock, frankly, and so it's been kind of good to get that.
Mm-hmm. Right about there.
But other than Armando and Ann and Robert and Caroline, we haven't met this couple yet, but we did connect through Instagram. They're called the Traveling Knife on Instagram, and as well as Erin Massa. And I want to say our neighbor next door it was only a quick introduction, but they're on Instagram too. But I want to say his name is Ed or Edward or Eddie. I'm not really sure which he goes by, so I apologize. But anyways, just wanted to give all those people a shout out here in the park. People who actually knew who we were, which we've not actually had that. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Hello from California. Where at? And Danny, where are you at in California? Because it's a big state.
It's like Rhode Island.
Kyle, you will get bored. Mike got stiff and bored.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he was like, no, I can't. He's like, I can't do this. It's too much time.
Yeah. The age thing. Like, if I just sit around and do nothing, or like I have to keep moving because my joints and everything start stiffening up, and it's just no fun to get back in it.
No idea what this means, but it sounds very interesting. I have to reposition a plane from Telluride to Montrose. We'll have to catch the recording. Well, Alan, that's pretty interesting. Sounds like.
Reposition a plane. You mean fly it?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Maybe he's a pilot.
I can fly.
Okay. Yep. That's a difference. That's a whole different story, Mark.
Yeah. That's a campfire story. Because they're not allowed to have those out here, pretty much.
Kevin Sim is joining us from Ontario.
Ooh, international.
Hi. Yes. Well, RV Living Life is from Canada as well.
Oh, sweet.
Although I'm not sure, they might be in the States by now, but I can't remember. I don't know what that means. That? I have no idea. Whatever. They're having some conversations by themselves, I think.
I see that, yeah.
On the road RV style. Where did you learn to install solar, and did you ever work on buildings as an electrician?
So my electrical is actually low voltage, which, to answer the question in a high level, yes. I worked on residential and commercial. Low voltage is your telephone systems, your IT punch down server rooms, security systems, cameras, fire alarms, sound systems, everything that doesn't plug in a wall. Basically, you have to run a wire to an appliance because it gets its power elsewhere. Yeah, it's pretty much just a grandiose explanation of it. And then, of course, there's licensing with it and all that other stuff. But so I understand electrical theory, and electrical theory goes to any voltage. So, but I stay 240 and less, just so you know. I don't like to go past that because you mess up and you don't get up.
And we're not licensed to do residential solar.
No.
That's a whole different story. But we are connected with a company that does.
Yeah, if you do want residential solar, let me know. I can get you in touch with someone who is in many states.
Yep. Paul, I wish I had known that. I'm very excited that you guys are going full time. Congratulations. Hopefully we can meet up on the road again.
Nice.
Bend, Oregon is the home of outdoor ukulele. That's a very fun fact, Mark. And only you would know that. I mean, like in our group.
Is it like a a ukulele that's like waterproof and rainproof, or is that just a brand?
Outdoorsy. So Marc's actually our pastor and friend, and he has a church in Oregon. I mean, in Oregon. I was reading
off
it
of Oregon.
in Ohio. It starts with an O.
Oh my! What's
But he plays the ukulele, and he actually does our theme song for the Dry Campers. So it's pretty awesome. He just got a new electric ukulele, so he played that this morning at church. It was pretty awesome.
Yep. It's pretty too.
Oh, I guess this means that they had their baby.
Oh.
POA. Dual multiplus. How do you program them? Split phase or parallel? That's a trick question there, Kevin.
Individual. One on each leg. Not tied together. That is the simplest, easiest way to do it. And then just have a dongle for each.
And the reason that we do it that way, or one of the reasons.
You want the quick version? You might have to rewatch it.
Yeah, well, okay, so from me being a not expert, I know that we do it that way so that they can run 2 ACs at the same time while inverting, because one can't handle it, but they're not limited by just the quattro.
Correct.
That would be the easy way to say it.
Yep.
I would think.
Well, the reason that I don't like to put them together on a GX device is what I was getting at.
Oh yeah, that's a whole freaking different thing. Melissa's excited too. Whoop whoop. Sorry, Melissa, Dick, and Maddie. I bet they were excited. We always need a cook, Kyle. I mean, just saying. Yes. We're actually going to do a Dry Campers client meetup next year, and Kyle is going to be our chef.
Yeah, a cook,
event.
A chef.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him the uniform with the apron and the hat that falls off to the side, you know.
That's freaking funny. Chef Boyardee. No, just kidding.
Oh.
He has the
Yes,
thing,
he does.
But he's way better. I mean, Kyle's way better than Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, no canned food from Kyle.
Yeah. When have we ever known Kyle to be calm? I mean, really. Thank you for watching them, Marc.
Yep.
Oh, hi, One Strange Adventure. How are you, Harold and Cindy?
We're doing well.
Yeah, they all went to Mayberry. La Mirada. I know where La Mirada is. We used to live in Norwalk.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yep. We used to live in Norwalk, and then we were all up in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norwalk, Los Al, Irvine, Costa Mesa.
That was places that we lived a couple of years ago. Yep.
Is that it? It's 4 places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. We, if this is for us, yes, no, we will not be in Tampa this year.
No, we will not be in the state of Florida at all.
I had, so I had the luxury of making our 22 schedule, and I said I'm just going where we want to go, and Florida is not one of them for me. Florida is not bad. I just did not care for the last 2 winters in Florida, so I wanted to try Texas. So we're gonna winter there, and then head Gulf Coast, East Coast, and then kind of back across, kind of thing.
Great Lakes, drop down, go over.
I was gonna go on
and then go like this, because there's a something else in there.
And then, so outdoor ukulele can withstand temperatures from 0 to 140 degrees. Waterproof, pretty indestructible. This is a fun fact.
So what you're saying is, when it's like 10 degrees outside, you could just bring out the ukulele and just play, and it wouldn't hurt it at all.
I mean, this is
in the snow.
We'll give you solar, power. No, what did I just call that? I just lost my wording. Interesting.
Fun facts.
Yeah, it's fun facts. Okay, whatever. We'll do that, and you'll do that. Okay, that's what I was getting at. What's up, you two? That's funny.
Hey.
Been a while. I'm glad we caught you live. I'm feeling energized now. Well, I'm glad to hear you guys are back. I haven't really seen you guys live, I don't think, but I also haven't caught very many lives either. Adventures in Xanadu have probably the most fun live stream I have ever come across, if they ever do it again. If they don't do it already.
He's the radio voice guy that does the singing, the lyrics.
He doesn't do it. It's their neighbor or somebody they know. Yeah.
Yeah, they do the lyrics of a song in the style of like
a radio. I mean, like a
play, like a Shakespeare or something like that.
Yeah. But it's really fun.
That's not nice, Kyle.
Uh-oh. Him text the mean stuff?
Yes.
All right. So Jim and Ellen want to know, do you have an opinion on residential refrigerator versus 12-volt refrigerators? I'm assuming that's what that means.
As long as you're okay. Yeah. So
that's it's not that hard.
If it's 12-volt, you don't need an inverter. You still are going to have, a decent amount of power, I think they run.
Do 12 volts, do they draw as much power as a residential?
Not quite as much.
How about an RV fridge?
RV fridge.
Like as 12 volt versus RV fridge. Which draws more?
12 volt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it doesn't use propane at all.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's your trade-off is you don't have to use a fossil fuel. You can use 12-volt power, which if you have solar, then but you're still going to have to account for an increase in your overnight when there's no solar. So it's not near as bad as like a fridge, unless it's that Samsung fridge that
Nathan had.
Grand Design sticks in a lot of their rigs.
Yeah.
It only draws 30 amps of DC.
Whirlpool.
Well, that was the open range.
Yeah. In the open range, yeah.
So, but yeah, so the Samsung and the residential fridge draw fairly close to each other. It's, maybe 10%.
Samsung and the RV fridge.
Yeah. So the Samsung fridge is 18 cubic feet, and it draws about the same amount of power
as the RV
maybe
fridge.
A little more than the RV fridge, which is only normally about 10 cubic feet. If you go to the bigger one, the French style, it draws even more. So that's all I have to say about that.
He says he retired in October of 19. He only climbs ladders and crawls on his hands and knees for his own projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it?
No.
I'm down with that sickness. That's so funny. I'm fat and bald. No, that's not what we were saying. Oh, are you guys flying down to the Tampa show? That's awesome. Sweet. Well, I hate that we'll miss you because we've been there for the last couple of years.
Yeah, we're only going to be 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, you guys will really enjoy it though. So y'all will have to send us some pictures and stuff of what you're interested in. If it's changed, if your mind is changed by the show.
It will be.
Because we already know what there's
so much stuff there.
Maddie has a ukulele. Oh my gosh, get out.
What?
So Marc, Maddie is going to be traveling with us soon. So
3 weeks.
Very interesting.
I think.
I think it's like 3 weeks, yeah. Freeport, Texas in March. We will not be in Texas any longer in March. We're going to be there from mid-November to the end of February.
Right. The 6th is when we cross the state line into Louisiana.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
At it yesterday.
Sure. Is there any benefit to changing from the regular Multi-Plus to the Multi-Plus 2?
No, it's still a 3,000 watt inverter. If somebody's going to change, it's because they only have one inverter. And then that makes it easier to make the whole coach run if it's not one of my previous customers with the automation box. If it's just a regular whoever, and you have a 50 amp coach, then yes, go with the Multi-Plus 2. As long as you're not really planning to upgrade to a second inverter later on. If you are, then
it's moot.
Yeah, it's moot. But whenever you do that, do them both at the same time. It's just much easier because either you're going to only power half of your coach, or you're going to spend like $600 on the AM solar box. The what's it called? The switch thing.
Oh, is it the SPS or the auto transformer?
Auto transformer.
I never remember. No, I think it's the SPS, right?
I don't know.
Single phase selector.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what your box says essentially.
Knock it off. No, baby, not right now. Get back.
Yeah, because it's still a 3,000 watt inverter.
Yep.
So
good girl.
But all of our clients with one inverter already had pretty much the same capabilities as the Multi Plus 2 because of Mike's little box. But except for they can't see leg 1, leg 2 on a GX product. That was the only thing I think that, because that was Dave's thing on the.
Yep. Now, however, if somebody already has 2 inverters, the only way to go from there is up as far as wattage. Meaning, if you have a 3,000 watt inverter, you can actually double up and make 6,000 watts on each leg and do a parallel set of inverters.
Oh my.
Or
that's just overkill at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to use the power so fast.
Yeah, you can't replenish it.
You can't replenish it. So it's kind of silly.
Because your roof's only so big for solar.
And then if you wanted to, that's if you wanted to keep your existing inverters. But then if you wanted to swap your inverters for a higher wattage, then you could go with a pair of 5,000 watt Quattros. But
did Tyler have a pair of Quattros?
Yeah, a pair of Quattros.
Okay, so we did do one like that.
Yeah, it had a pair of Quattros. It had
a lot of power.
2,600 watts of solar. We haven't done a video on it because it wasn't like a full pretty install. We did the install in 2 days? Like it was quick. It
was longer than that. That was
maybe 3 days.
No, I think it doesn't matter.
12 batteries. 2 MPPTs, truck charging. It had all kinds of crap on it. There was a lot.
It's not crap. He gets on to me because I always say crap. I'm like, you're crap. And he's like, it's not crap. It makes money for us.
Yeah. She's normally talking about my tools. Get your tools, get your crap out of here. I was like, it's not crap. We make money with that.
So Danny used to live in Norwalk. We did not grow up in that area.
No.
Clearly, I'm from the South.
That was our landing spot when we moved from South Carolina over to Southern California.
Yep, his company had taken.
The company I was working for was in Downey, and that was a very close, semi-affordable spot to land. And then from there,
$1,600 a month for a 700 square foot apartment.
Yeah,
that we left our 2,200 square foot 3-bedroom, 2-bath, house. 2-car garage house from. Yeah. That we didn't pay nearly that much for.
On a little more than half an acre.
Mm-hmm. But we had a fun experience in California when we lived here.
Yep.
We like it. Hello, friends. How are you guys? We haven't seen you guys in a while.
Howdy.
That new bus of yours is really nice.
Yep.
It might need some solar one day. I don't know.
I know a
guy. They love their 12-volt fridge, RV fridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing
bad
about it.
Yeah, we've heard some really good things about them. I mean, frankly, I would go to that if
I want to take that whole cabinet thing out and put a big resi in.
Yeah, so but because the Samsung residential fridge is so efficient, I would just rather have the space in the fridge, honestly. So, yeah, that's me though. But if you don't have room for it, I think 12 volts better than. But I don't know. I personally like having the ability to flip back and forth between propane and not, because sometimes I like to use a lot of power.
So in our system, we have 8 batteries, dual inverters that actually are tied together, and it's because we have a mini split with 2 heads that I got the wrong one. I'll say that in advance.
I didn't think he would admit that to anybody.
Yeah. So, but with our inverters, I have to make 240 volts, like true 240.
So of course my question is, I'm like, you never do this for anybody. Like, why does our system have to be so freaking different? Because I have to learn something new, obviously. So that's been fun. I finally get it though.
Yeah. So when we look at our dongle, this is not even
our app. Yeah,
our app. This is not even with the servo, which we do have.
That's not installed yet.
But it's not installed. It's just
because he has all the time in the world.
Yeah.
This is why we haven't been around people.
So if you're ever in an RV park and you open up your Victron app and you see a bunch of equipment labeled Tiffany, we're close.
I bet Armando and Ann saw a bunch of that.
Yeah. So this is what ours looks like. I don't know if this is going to work out or not.
Yeah.
It's got too much glare on
it. I was going to say, if they know.
Okay, so line 1 in, line 2 in, line 1 out, line 2 out, and then that's our battery state. But the bad thing about the multis and 240 volts is when they're producing 240 volts, you have to give it 50 amp split phase or it doesn't recognize any power at all. So if anybody's looking to do a mini split in the rig, do not do the 240 volt if you're going to invert, because it's been a struggle.
We have not struggled. It was a struggle for you to figure out exactly what we needed to add to the system to be able to, because a lot of parks are only going to give you 30 amps. We have to be in a lot of parks a lot of time. So either I'm just like, don't freaking plug us in. We'll just use the dang. But if there's trees, obviously we have to plug in somewhat. So
what I did to combat that is on the DC side, I wired it up so that 30 amp coming in can go straight to a bank of 3 80 amp converters, lithium converters, the progressive dynamics from Battleborn, and those feed the batteries, which are being inverted to produce 240 for the rig. So
yeah, it's a very
it was
$1,000
mistake and about 15 hours of trying to figure it out, and then another 4 hours of putting it all in. So yeah, that was when I say I bought the wrong one, that's what it ultimately means, is I spent an extra $1,000 that we didn't have to and spent 20 hours trying to figure all that mess out. So yeah.
But you know what? Nobody, not nobody, but like lots of other people wouldn't have been able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Well, that's just sad that you guys have been MIA because of no internet. Internet. It's a new word. I made it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yep. All right. So Ivan has a question. Hi, Ivan. Thanks for being here.
Ivan.
He wants to know if there's anything wrong with buying and installing 6 to 8 batteries and then buying and installing the solar system a year or two later.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You're going to struggle with charging the batteries back up. So I don't know what
it would have to be generator, right? Or shore power.
Yes, it'd be General Shore. So I'm going to come back to this question or answer, but the one thing that I need to know from you is, how are you going to charge the batteries back up? Are you just going to use converter, or are you going to use like a multi-plus? That way, so
kind of a loaded question.
Right. I just want to know how many amps that you're going to be capable of putting the battery back into the batteries when you're on short or generator power, and then I can give you a much better answer. So just throw it down there in the comments, and I'll come back to you in just a minute.
Okay. And Teachers on the Venture said, great question also. So they're obviously interested in that as well.
Norcold.
The Norcold draws about 650 watts almost continuously. Yeah, I don't know what the 2118 is. Is that the
model?
Yeah, but is that that might be the double door one? Because ours is a Norcold too. I don't know what ours pulls though.
That draws 45 amps. That's a lot.
That's why he's got friggin' 18 batteries.
That's friggin' funny.
I now know why you need it. I'm just kidding. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope that battery bank is doing good.
Finn just got excited to see Daisy. That's so cute.
That's funny.
So, speaking of Daisy and Lucy, I wanted to do a real quick. If you know us well, you know that our dogs are like our life. They're our kids because we can't have kids, so they have to be our lives, right? And they're spoiled rotten. I will say that.
Straight up.
But they're both strays, and so we never actually knew what their breeds were, and we did a DNA test and finally got the results back. And Daisy, can you come here?
Come here, pumpkin.
Can you hold her? Oh no, come here.
Hey,
okay,
come here.
go that way. Come on. Oh, come on.
Come here, pumpkin.
All right, can you hold her up there?
Okay.
Okay, so Daisy, this is Daisy.
Ooh.
Say hi, Daisy. Say hi.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is obviously 58% Chihuahua, but then she's got some Dachshund, some Parson Russell Terrier, Yorkshire Terrier, Miniature Pinscher, American Eskimo Dog, Pug, Toy Poodle, Shih Tzu, Pomeranian, and Pekingese in them. And she's got some other stuff in her too. Yeah. This dog is like she's a Heinz 57 for sure.
Heinz 15. She has 15 different breeds.
Yeah, 15, yeah.
So, but the Chihuahua is 58%.
Yeah. So we pretty much knew her dominant was Chihuahua, but she's got so many other traits that we were like, she's definitely something else, but she's a little bit of everything. Lucy, you want to come here? It's your turn.
Come here, Lulu.
Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Ooh. This is Lucy, or we call her Lulu sometimes. That's from my friend Chelsea.
Yep, she has a built-in mohawk.
Yeah, she does have a built-in mohawk. Say hi, Lucy. Say hi. She's a sweet little girl. So we thought she was a terrier mix. That's what we've been told by a lot of people.
Yep.
We looked up. Come, stop stretching and come here. She's like got the longest body ever. Good Lord. Okay.
That would be the Dachshund.
Right, yeah, really.
Here you go, pumpkin.
There
we go.
Okay, look at this dog's face. All right, look at this dog's face, right? Oh, gosh, it flipped out. Hold on.
It flipped out.
Okay, so her main DNA.
35%.
This one, 35% Chihuahua.
Yeah.
We would have never guessed that she was a Chihuahua.
No.
You're a Chihuahua. What, girl? She's also got 10% Dachshund, Miniature Pinscher, Parson Russell Terrier, Shih Tzu, Toy Poodle, Pekingese, and Beagle, and Cocker Spaniel, and she's got like all kinds of stuff in her too. So, anyways, now you know. Now we know. I don't know.
That was a big surprise.
It was a real big surprise that she came up as a Chihuahua.
11 breeds in her, as opposed to the 15.
She only has 11.
Yeah,
I know. I thought she would have had more than her.
Mm-hmm.
That's super funny. But anyways, it's pretty cool. You guys should do a DNA test on your dog. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for being here. So Kevin has a dual multi-plus, one for each leg. He has both on their own dongle.
Yep.
Is there a way to see both legs on my Color GX?
Well, okay. So I might as well just
story.
go ahead and answer this question. So you're probably going to have, I'm going to go really fast because I could talk about this for 20 minutes. But so when you link them together, you have to tell the units which type of power you're going to be plugging into. It's either going to be single phase or split phase with a inverted for 50 amp or 30 amp. So when you do this, the unit is expecting the same type of power every time you plug in on shore power or generator or any type of 110 power or 240 power that you put on it. It's going to be expecting that. So whenever you say it's programmed as 50 amp split phase, when you plug in on 50 amp split phase, everything's great. As soon as you plug in on 30 amp split non-split phase, then the master inverter will act normal. It'll switch over to charging. Everything's good to go. The second inverter will not recognize the power, and what will happen is it will keep inverting and then using battery power. So whatever's happening on your second leg, where the slave inverter is going to be drawing power from the inverter that's trying to charge the leg. It also limits you to only having 25 amps on the second leg and 30 plus 25, 55 amps max hybrid inverting on the first leg. So then let's say that you program it the other way to where it will only recognize single phase. Then as soon as you plug it on 50, then you have the same issue, whereas the master will stay normal and then the slave will not recognize the incoming shore power. So yes, there is a way. If you do put them together on a single GX, then that's the troubles you're going to go through. You basically have to reprogram it every time that you switch types of power in order for it to act normal. There's other ways that you can do it. Like if you, I don't know how big your rig is, but if you wired just one leg of 50 amp coming in other words, even when you're on 50, you only use one leg of power and then take that into the inverters and then basically forcing the system to never be able to have split phase power, then it would always have single phase power, and it would act right no matter how you plugged it in, generator or whatever. That's one way to wire it. You can go with the Victron auto transformer. I'm not really a fan of doing it that way, to basically take the phase out of it. Literally, when you look at the instruction manual on it, it goes through the ways to wire it, and then it says basically that, hey, there's another way to wire this, but we don't really support it. So let's see what else.
And we didn't get to go to the Victron thing in Oregon that they just had, but
no,
I don't know. Maybe they'll release something different, which would be nice.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, and then if you split your system, you can go with 2 GXs, but then you're going to have to log into 2 different GX accounts if you leave them.
Sorry, they're just sitting there staring at the back of our camper. I don't know why.
Oh, that's funny. So anyhow, if you go with 2 GXs, which is a lot of money, I get it. But then you're going to have to log into one system to look at half, or one GX to look at half of your system, and then log into the other GX to look at the other half of your system. It's not ideal. I wish that there was an easy fix for this. There's really not.
And Sam piggybacked on that and said with the multi+2 solve the problem you're detailing, but not really. I mean,
nope. Because
you can have that, well, but it's not the same power.
Well, but see, here's the thing on the multi-2, it if you put a GX on it, which is fine, it's still going to have kind of the same thing. When you put 30 amp shore power on it, then it doesn't show anything for leg 2. It only recognizes leg 1.
Well, no, it recognizes both, right? No?
Not on 30 amp.
Oh, on 30 amp. Sorry.
Yeah,
right. Well, it's not going to because it's only 30 amp.
Right.
But yeah.
So, but then you only have a 3,000 watt inverter, which is 25 amps, which that is.
Sorry, those people are very distracting out there.
Yeah. Squirrels.
My bad.
Driving Cadillacs.
Well, they're literally driving a Cadillac, just sitting behind the camper. Anyways. All right. So
anyhow, short version of that is it's not ideal. There's no real fix. There are alternate ways. In a Victron forum, if you Google basically that question, you'll come across a post of a guy that said there's 3 ways to do it with wiring. You can go 50 amp, and then they go through all the things that I had talked about, and then you could wire it with one leg of the 50. But if you have 3 ACs, I would not advise that because you'll be hybrid inverting whenever you are doing a whole bunch of stuff in the summer. And then you got to worry about keeping your equipment cool. And you're even on shore power, and you still have to keep your equipment cool because you're hybrid inverting. So that's a whole nother set of problems with setting up flow of air for your equipment. So hope that helped. Sorry, I hope it wasn't confusing. So
you can elaborate if you have further questions.
Yep.
I know that's like Greek to some of us. I kind of understood. I understood most of it, but
she's come a long way.
Jeff says batteries are doing great. That's awesome.
Yes.
But he did say, did you get an update from Battleborn? I'm not sure what we were getting an update about, but probably on what happened to the batteries, maybe?
No, I don't really ever get feedback.
No.
I asked, but no.
No. We've had a couple of multi-pluses have some issues and sent those back, and we don't really get anything from that either.
They just tell us what they replace.
Yeah.
Like main board was bad.
Whatever. Yeah. She said, geez, Daisy, 15 breeds. I know.
It wasn't her fault.
I told my mom that her ancestors got around.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot too. All right. Hey, Jimmy and Lisa, how are you guys? Thanks for being here.
Hey, hey.
Marilyn came in. Hi, Marilyn. Thanks so much. Yeah, they're a mess. Don't know if they would do barn hunt. They're a little. They need some training.
Lucy would. I absolutely think Lucy would.
Yeah, probably. They need some definite training though.
Yep.
I don't know. We got to figure that out. I don't know what that means.
Understood, but I'm speaking using 2 multi plus 2s. It kind of defeats the purpose of using 2 multi 2s, because when you tether them together, you're still going to have the exact same problem. You have a master and you have a slave. So you could use like any inverter and you're still going to have the same problems, because when you tether them together, now just because it's a 50 amp pass through, you won't be using all of that unless you did them in parallel this way. But no, you still can't do that. No, I'm still gonna have the same problem.
That was a thinking matter.
Yep.
Hi, Shai. How are you?
Hey. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. We're in NOLA for install. We can take them in some of my reddies out back and see what your girls think. I'm sure they'll love it.
Sweet.
Yep. Can't wait.
Okay, so question. What she's talking about on barn hunts is it's events where they have rats in barns. Like if the breed was basically created.
I was gonna say she could probably tell us more about it.
Yeah, but I think that it was created because like barns and stuff on farms can have, like a big rat problem, and then whenever you get to a point, you need to have outside help come in and clean it out, and then that's where this breed training came in. But now they do it as a competition where they go find them, and so. But my question is are your rats like actual live rats? Because I don't know what
you lost 5 people because you're talking about that. I'm just kidding.
My bad.
I'm totally kidding. I don't know. It just dropped really.
Then we could put little solar panels on their back and be remote.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But anyhow,
too much.
So I just wondered, like, if our girls would go after the rats and like chase them down and bad stuff.
Yeah. Sam said thanks. So I think
Welcome.
so I think that was good. And then Bill says his chassis battery solution's working perfectly.
Good deal. Okay. So he has a Newmar
Face Star
gas that has a chassis parasitic draw. It's a thing, and anybody with Newmar gas knows about it, and basically you would need to really link your systems together, the coach and the chassis batteries, to keep everything charged all the time. But the problem with doing that is you don't have the lithium voltage on the chassis because it's lead acid, and you'll end up damaging the lead acid battery. So not a good mix to put those two together.
Yeah. So we'll make sure that Marilyn's taken care of. She has a second. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how she came to us, was from Bill.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, and that was before we even got to Bill.
That's funny.
I can't wait for you to come and do the job. I'm so excited. Well, I'm just so glad that we have our future clients on here, as well as current clients, past clients, like friends, YouTube friends.
Countrymen.
Yeah, I mean, just it's awesome. You guys are the best. We are doing so. One of the things that, if you have more questions, please put them down in the comments. We're just going to be talking in the meantime. Ow, that kind of hurt. She's licking my sore, and she's trying to chew at it too, I think.
Oh, that's
it hurts.
It. Stop. Fine, whatever.
So anywho, one of the things that we celebrated this past week was what?
My birthday.
Other than your birthday.
The day after my birthday?
Yep.
So the day after my birthday was the day 2 years ago that we started doing low voltage solar and lithium power systems and rigs. So we thought that as a celebration of that, we would give away 2 712 BMVs.
Yeah, I tried to see if we had, like, if I could unplug the one from the thingy, but I don't know where that one's at.
What do you mean?
To bring it in to show them.
It's on this side.
No, that's the one.
They're both over there.
Oh, just kidding. Anyway, yeah, I didn't have one to bring here and show you, but yeah. So a BMV 712 is what?
So that's the battery monitor that measures your battery bank current in and current out of the battery bank, so that you can tell, how much time you have left in inverting, or just if you're camping, if you don't have like a big solar system, and it can tell you, how much your DC current is being drawn out of the battery bank if you don't have anything coming in. If you have a residential fridge and a small inverter, you can monitor how much power that fridge is using out of your battery bank.
Okay,
when you're
hurting.
Boondocking or driving, I wouldn't let her do that too much. But anyhow, so we're going to give away 2 of those, and yeah, you need.
Bleed.
Yep. Here, get up.
It's
yep.
fine. Go ahead. Lucy, go away.
Stop. Down. Where was I at? Okay, so anyhow, so we're going to give away 2 of those because we've been, in business and traveling the country and upfitting everybody for the last 2 years. We're at, how are we up to? 80 something?
Yep. 83 or 84. I can't remember.
Cool. 84 different rigs. And we're excluding our past customers.
That already have
all the equipment
and don't need it
in there. But yeah, we're gonna give 2 of those away now.
Oh, we're gonna do it now? Okay.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we can do it now.
Okay, we're doing it now.
Okay, we're doing it now.
We're gonna do one right now and then one in a couple minutes.
Yeah. So between one and what?
Give me this piece of paper.
Oh, you want to do it?
So
okay.
This is blank.
Yeah,
There's
blank.
nothing on it. I'm gonna write a number down between 1 and.
That's what I was asking you. I just say 100.
1 and 100.
Yeah, it'll be, yeah. So a number between 1 and 100. He's gonna write his down. Whoever's the closest, over or under.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well,
Whoever's
what if there's
closest.
2 tied? Well, I guess they'll get one each.
Then I'll pick a number.
Oh, they'll get a tiebreaker.
And then whoever's closer.
Okay. All right. So go, and you have
30
seconds.
Hold on.
I didn't start the timer.
Wait a
though.
minute. Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. You can only answer one time.
Yes, just one time.
Hold on. I have a timer thing on here.
I know I do. Right here. Timer.
Yeah. Timer.
For how long?
30 seconds. Go.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
All right. I'll hold this. You put down the number. Oh, you already put down the number.
Put my number down.
All right. So, yep. And we will give one of those away.
I did it for 30 minutes. Cancel.
Well, it's too late now. Good Lord.
20 seconds left.
You're a hoot.
Thanks.
Jeff Howell joined us. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for being here. We're doing a
giveaway.
A giveaway
Pick
for
a number
a 712.
between 1 and 100.
Yep, 1 and 100.
Oh, it's telling me things. Nice. It's a little jingle.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, that was weird.
All right, roll to the bottom. See who it is.
What do you mean roll to the bottom? I can't roll to the bottom. All right, so
nobody after Shanna.
Oh, gotcha. Well, Glenn just got in.
Okay, so Glenn. All right. All right, so start calling out numbers. This is going to take a second.
59, 34, 22, 13, 12, 43, 17, 35, 44, 83, 16, 61, 84, 62, 13, 40, 37, 27, and 66.
All right, so find.
I think it was
43, 44.
No, I think it was 44. Well,
44. Is there any of the 50s?
Well, right, I think 44. It was 44. Who was that? Dreaming Out Loud RVing. You guys already have a 712? No, they wouldn't have a 712 though because they don't have lithium batteries. Or I guess it doesn't matter what kind of batteries they have.
You just program it a certain way.
Well, you know what they have in the van.
Oh no, they have 6 energies.
Yeah, but I don't remember if they have a 712.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, Paul and Megan. So you should probably show them your number though. So your number was 49. So if our calculations are correct, Paul and Megan of Dreaming Out Loud RVing got that. Is that correct? Anybody say that we're incorrect on that?
No, nobody was close. 43 was really close.
Yeah.
That was the next closest.
Let's see here. He has one anyway.
Silly.
Well, I assume he has one anyway.
Who?
Kunle.
Oh yeah, he's got one. That's funny.
Okay, and then he might have wanted one for his. Anything else he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so they don't. So Megan or Paul, if you guys want to just text or message me with the best address to send that to. Tomorrow morning, today's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, I'll get with Ronnie at Battleborn and have Ronnie send one out to you.
Direct.
Okay. Yep. And then there was something right before all of that. Oh, and they also said we're going to need an install on our new rig. What is your new rig, by the way? It's a fifth wheel. I'm pretty sure. Stop. But yes, let us know. We're curious. I feel like I may know the answer, but I can't remember. Okay, so Marilyn says, actually, barn hunt is based on the traditional role of dogs as vermin hunters on farms. For the sport, the ratties, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Ratties themselves are in safety tubes and are not harmed.
Oh, but they're live.
No, that's good though.
Yeah.
There are more rules about rat safety in the sport than there are about human or canine surgery. That's sad. Yes, they're live rats, and I train them to train the dogs. Marilyn,
Sweet.
you might just need to take some time with our dog.
What do you charge? Money's not an object because
LOL,
there's 2
rats
things.
and solar. I mean, we got it all, baby. Right?
Yep.
What about past and future clients? Haha. Hopefully that was
meaning.
Yeah, like
future.
Hopefully I had gotten everything with my saying though. I just wonder if they have any step up converter to 110 to 220 from 1 leg to 2 legs from shore power coming in. I do not understand that at all. That's all you, baby.
I wonder if they have step up converter. 1 leg to 2 legs from shore power coming in. Step up converter, which would be like a Hughes transformer. That's a whole lot different to be able to do that stuff. If I'm understanding the question correctly, it is also very expensive to do that. The Hughes transformers are the step up and down for that. I mean, they start in the $600 to $700 range, and it goes by I think it's the amps, and it is expensive. To get near 50 amps is over $1,000 to be able to do a step up to generate what you're, if I understand the question correctly. In diving into the question about the dual inverters and 50 amp, and I was looking at ways to change the power from being inverted to inverted phase to just 2 legs, take the inversion out of it, and it was very expensive and finicky. So I'll just leave it at that.
Hello, Shanna and Jeff and all the kiddos.
Glenn. You already got Glenn?
Oh, no, I was getting there, though. Sorry.
Welcome.
Because I was like, it's right here. Where did it go? But yes.
Hi, Shanna.
And then Jeff Howell says he has a question about combiner boxes. He's looking at 12 to 1400 watt panels and wanted to use a combiner box, but don't understand it completely on the number of breakers or me either, Jeff. So recently I decided to start with all of our extra stock that we had for every job. Because we always provide the combiner box, the fuses, the breakers, the wiring, the shutoffs, the everything you can think of behind the scene. And I started filling the combiner boxes with all of these different things that he needed for each job.
Yep. And then I put the label on it for each job, and then just have a bunch of boxes
so that he could just grab that and take it to the job instead of having to dive through his truck and all that. Yeah. So I was like, can you explain what I need for a combiner box? Yeah. Good luck with that. Just kidding. You'll probably understand it.
All right. So 12 to 14 panels to come into a combiner box. Okay. So basically the fusing comes in after it's combined. That's when you want to calculate. So if you're going to do 12 to 1400 watt panels, 100 watt panel is roughly 6 amps each, roughly, at around 100%. And if you have 14 of those, that's 84 amps will be traveling through that wire if you do everything in parallel. So then you got to look at when you combine it, the 84 amps at 20 volts, which is roughly what a 100 watt panel is, unless you get a high volt panel, but 20 volts at 84 amps. So you would need like just to be safe, I would put like a 120 amp circuit breaker on it. That way, so that you're more than 100%. So if the panels are overperforming, like 10% over, and you have 92, 93 amps coming in, you're still covered as far as hopefully not having it automatically trip because you're pulling so much power through there continuously. Maybe even go up to a 150. That would be fine too. So, but that's how you have to think of it. So you're not going to shut off and do anything until after you go through the combiner box. Why are you laughing?
Because I got made fun of for the face I was making, so I thought I'd smile.
Yes. Yeah. So, but
it's that glazed over look, Ryan.
Yeah. So basically, and then the other thing you need to look at too is, so you're going to have 12 to 14 panels. Are you going to feed all of that into one MPPT? If you are, then do what I was talking about. If you're going to cut it in half and do like 7 panels and 7 panels, all in parallel, then you can drop it down and go with like a 75 amp. But you got to run twice as much wiring from the combiner box down into the basement to have 2 MPPTs, because now you have 2 different arrays. So hope that helps. And then once you, just a word of advice, once you leave the MPPT, whoever's doing their system, if it's you doing it DIY or if anybody's doing it, you should always have a shut off between the solar panels and the MPPT. And then when the MPPT gets power or converts to power, and taps onto the DC side of the RV in that system, make sure you may or may not want to put another shut off after the MPPT. Just a thought process that way, so that when you're troubleshooting the system, you have the ability to isolate the MPPT and shut it off.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back with us, Kyle. Appreciate that, buddy. Awesome. You are welcome.
Did they say what they got?
Maybe not. Maybe lower. Thanks, Steve, for being here.
Hey, Steve.
Have you installed a multi-plus 12.3K on a new Marv antenna in the same space as the Magnum? 4037. Well, I don't know the antenna number was that we worked on.
It doesn't matter. It's the same spot.
Okay.
Because that spot sucks. I had to lay on the tray and then get slid in and then on my back and then.
Did you replace the Magnum though? I thought you.
No, I left that. I left the Magnum there on that rig because it was already programmed to do the auto gem start. So, and he was like, "Just leave it. You need to plug that in because that's our internet."
Oh, yep. How about that?
Sorry. But yes, I did. It was a multi-plus 1, 12-volt 3K.
Yep.
So basically what I did was I took unbolted the, what's it called? The Magnum, and slid it over. And I took the multi, I got it up in there, and the wall towards the front of the rig, I mounted it sideways on that wall. And then took the AC feeds out of the Magnum and redid all of that. And
we did a 3427 Ventana.
Gotcha. Yep. So
hope that helps.
Anyhow.
I don't know what a buck boost transformer solves, whatever he's talking about.
That's probably what the that Hughes transformer is. I'll have to look it up.
I mean, seriously, 1 legs, 2 legs, dongles. I mean, it's all kind. We're all over the place, aren't we, guys?
Well, both of the legs go up to the dongles.
Oh Lord. Jeff said so. Would it be same for series as well on the panels? He's talking about
yes, after the combiner box. But the difference is when you series your panels together, the voltage is higher, but the current is less. So you have to make sure that you get a breaker that's rated for the voltage and then for the amperage. So most DC breakers are rated at 32 volts. If you're running 80 volts in, then a 32 volt shut off is not going to work properly because it's at a different voltage it's not rated for.
Melissa says we cracked them up.
You're welcome.
She also says that she agrees with Adventures in Xanadu because they said it sounded naughty with 1 leg, 2 leg dongles. But yeah. But moving on, Brandon and Jane said, "Have figured out the Firefly yet?" Not sure what he means by figured it out. But we're
not a fan.
We're not a fan. We know that for sure. But he's done systems with the Firefly since that one Thor issue That was the 2018 model of the Firefly. Yeah, so he worked around that. But otherwise, anything else to the Firefly?
So the newer Firefly is supposed to have a bypass button that will allow you to bypass the shedding.
Yeah.
All of the Gestapo type control that it basically just takes over. And since all of the components are talking together, if it's a standard Firefly that is a newer generation, but there is a data RVC bus that was the protocol, but like in the one that I worked on, what was it? The shunt, the inverter, the AC units, the water heater.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Transfer switch. Everything talked on that bus. And if the transfer switch did not know that you had 50 amp shore power, it would shed and only allow 3 or 4 amps of AC to pass. So it took me about 4 hours and some relays and extra boxes and things like that to bypass that system.
But so, only that model of it.
Only that specific model.
Yeah.
Supposedly the year after that, they added a button onto their main control board. You push the button, it literally bypasses the shedding. So,
but it wasn't necessary for us to make the client purchase the writing of it for what, $2,500+.
Oh, that's the starting. Ridiculous. Short version was the company was going to write an RVC language that would talk with the Victron equipment so that it would all be tied in, but they couldn't guarantee that it wasn't going to cost more than the opening.
Oh, he's saying they do have a bypass on there, so that's good.
Yes.
So you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. Basically, if you do upgrade this, the power system on it, and we do solar and all that stuff, then we'll hit the bypass on it and call it a day.
Good info. We are not going to be in Quartzsite in January of 22, but we will be in Quartzsite of January 23.
Yep.
January of 22, we're going to be in Texas.
South Padre.
Yep. Spend the whole month in South Padre, Texas. Awesome. So I feel like that was lots of good information, though. Lots of good questions from you guys.
Absolutely.
Do you want to pick another number?
Yeah, you pick a number.
Oh, well, I'll let you pick it. It's fine. It's your birthday. Oh, you're going to do it on the same page? Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. I got to start the timer.
Wait a minute. 30 seconds.
My cord is only so long. Okay. All right. Start.
Go.
30 seconds. Number between 1 and 100.
Yep.
Okay.
This is for another BMV 712 to celebrate the second year that we've been in business. And maybe next year in October we'll do 3. Or just 1 battery. Maybe.
Oh, and Jeff says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to click on. It just kept going. Nope. Apparently it's time.
Roll to the bottom and see who it is.
I don't know how to make it stop. G Kerr is the. Nope. Sorry, it keeps coming in. Shay. Shy. I'm not sure how to say it. I apologize. All right.
Okay. Give us just a second.
Sorry.
If we don't plug it back in,
plug that back in, we'll lose the internet because our AT&T's being very.
We'll go back
right
there.
Yes, I see.
All right, so
keep going.
Scroll it.
Okay. All right, because I got to come back to that. That was what I was reading. 16, 36, 66, 65, 55, 67, 75, 84, 83, 45, 57, 69, 71, 86, 68, 11, and 61. There was only 2 in the running. And
there were only 2 people that were less than 36.
Yeah. So you're gonna show them what your number was? Nope, other side. 13. And so the winner chicken dinner is Adventures in Xanadu.
Just let us know your address.
Yeah, just message us. You might even have our email address. If not, it's
info@thedrycampers.com.
Yep. If you'll just send us a message with your address of where to send that, we will get that out to you this week. So awesome. So that was our 2 giveaways for 2 years in business. I was kind of wondering, did you want to give something else away for your birthday? Like to celebrate your birthday? Do you want to do something different?
What do you want to give away?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's give another one away.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go to a new page.
All right, cool. Well, we'll give 3 away. So 2 for being... I got to figure out which way the camera is. That's funny.
Oh, so by the way, that's my age. Where's it at? I can't. That right there. And that one is the day I was born.
They were both meaningful. All right, so let me see. They say they never win anything. Well, you did this time.
Yay.
All right, cool. So, all right, 30 seconds on the clock.
Blank sheet.
Blank sheet. Number between 1 and 100. And the winner will get a BMV 712 battery monitor.
A BMV chicken dinner.
Yep.
With 712 on the side.
David said, "Dang, you're older than me." And then Kyler Ryan said, "David." I know, he doesn't look his age at all. Nice. Hope nobody saw that. I wasn't looking to see if you had
No, it's a way.
No, you were on screen though when you did it.
Yeah, but anyway. The other side.
Okay. All right, time is up.
This is fun.
This is fun. I mean, we're just giving away money, but it's okay. We might as well. Anyway.
All right, plug your phone in.
All right, so yeah.
Because it's telling you low battery.
I know. The last one, G Curve.
G Curve, baby.
It's fun to say that one.
Huh.
Sounds like a.
Ain't no but a G Curve thing, baby.
It sounds. Oh, sorry. It sounds like a famous person. I don't know.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so we got 77, 32, 33, 10. Now they're trying to catch on. 89, 27. Hey, Benjamin Medlock, J&B Lawn Care. They're all new. Missions with Luna. 74. I gave you the 27, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 74. Apparently Jim and Ellen are leaving and not in the competition. 26, 83, 72, 47, 43, 82, 73, 89, 82. Oh, they're back again. They were actually in the competition. 84, 72, and OK So, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds really good.
Oh, jeez. I'm down.
So they don't have queso in the West. What's up with that? It's weird. No queso in Mexican restaurants in Washington or Oregon or Northern California for that matter. Oh, 289s?
Mm-hmm. All right, so my number was 99, and I got 189 and another 89.
J&B Lawn Care.
So J&B.
And the Montana Project. Thank you for being here also.
And the Montana.
Okay, so J&B and Montana.
All right, so this side of my page is blank.
Okay, so right. New number.
So just those two people. 1 to 50. It doesn't need to be a time, but I'm going to look away for a second.
1 to 50, J&B and Montana Project. 1 to 50. Okay.
All right.
If they're still around. Do 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 I don't know if that's right or not. It's close enough. Terrible. Are you two people still in the house? Because if not, the next person's going to win.
There's a delay thingy.
I know. Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Okay, so 15 and 24. Oh.
24.
All right, the Montana Project got it.
Yeah.
Want to show them the number?
So
it was 35.
That's how old Leanna is.
I am not 35. But thank you.
You're welcome. She made me a year older for 2 years in a row.
But that's a year younger. I know. You're welcome. No, you don't.
Brownie points.
He doesn't know how old I am. That's the problem.
Yes, I do.
Okay, the Montana Project. If you will email us at info@thedrycampers.com. That is info@thedrycampers.com. We will send you a BMP 712 battery monitor.
There's Montana Project. And then who was the other two people?
Adventures in Xanadu. And Paul and Megan of Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Melissa said she's 29. Remember, Mike? If only.
Inflation.
If only. You're a funny guy. Anywho, so I don't know if anybody has any more questions, but we've been on here for like almost an hour and a half, so it's kind of a long time. So we will go ahead and head out, and we appreciate all of you for being here. And did Mike get a... That's so funny because I totally asked Mike that, or I said, you got this question. He hasn't been on social media yet, but I said, you got this question out there.
Is it the same person that asked it before?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I have 6 more pairs to go, and then I've got them all. Just kidding.
No, he did not get Oakley's for his birthday. He got...
Wait.
You want to bring... Yeah, I was going to say, where's it at? Do you want to show him what you got?
Yeah.
Who knows what that is? My waist has influsion.
That's
right?
freaking funny.
So when someone says, okay, so that's when he says, okay, so.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, seriously, we're the same way there, buddy. Mike got it. Yep, he got an Oculus. Yep. He said, I want this. And I was like, I don't care. I mean, like, whatever you want, get me. Yep. Everybody figured it out. So, yeah, I found it. Okay, so one night, this is a funny story really quick before we go. So one night, I go to bed, probably way before he did, honestly. And I got up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, which I don't normally do, which is weird. But I kept hearing this noise, and it was just like screaming. Not screaming, but it was just so loud. And I was like, oh my God, is he still playing video games? But like, all right, whatever. I get up. Dude is like laying out in this recliner.
I'll give you the dramatic.
Oh, I got a picture of it. He had his Oculus on his face, which if you don't know, Oculus has speakers in the whatever.
Right here in the temples.
Yeah, right there in the temples. It was blaring at him. This was on his face. Like, I'm sure just shooting all kinds of different colors in his face. And he was snoring.
Just like this.
He was out. I'm like, how in the world can you be sleeping with that on your face? Actually, you know what? That was in the middle of the day, actually.
Yeah, that was a nap.
That was a nap, which we never do. That was on your birthday or the day before or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was a nap. That's right, because I was taking a nap. I got up from my nap, and I was like, that's so weird. He said it'd be hard to do a solar on in VR.
It'd be much easier to lift the panels up to the roof. If anybody has not tried VR, you really need to try it.
It's a little creepy.
Just because, like, when you have the headset on and you're standing there, like, it can tell where your fingers are, and like it shows these two hands that are like kind of floating out there, kind of like what's the guy's name that you don't like from I'm on Fire, y'all?
Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell in that movie. What's the name of that movie?
Same movie?
Yeah.
Talladega Nights?
Talladega Nights. When he's doing the interview, he's like, he doesn't know what to do with his hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. Just put them in your pocket. Anyhow, so let me turn this way a little more. So
CPAP machine for your eyes.
That's pretty funny, actually. But literally, like, your hands are like this, just floating in the air. And like when you move your hands around, it knows where your hands are, so your hands move around. And then like it puts a table in front of you, and you can pick things up based on whether or not you squeeze your trigger finger, or like if you want to make a fist, there's 2 buttons. You squeeze them both, and you make fists, and then you can go fight people. And then if you want to point at something, you just do the bottom ones, and you don't do the top triggers, and then your fingers are like this. And then you can push buttons.
And then sometimes if he's doing it, and Sherry almost hits me.
Yes, because if she's sitting beside me, and I'm like a stationary, but
I only like Will Ferrell in some movies, Benjamin. Some of them are just too much.
Yeah,
I like him in Elf. Yeah, there's just some that's just too much. But this is hilarious.
Oh.
So when Pete and Alicia were with us,
I'm gonna run outside real quick and take a picture of the rake.
Okay. Pete and Alicia were with us.
I gotta go that way.
Yes, you do. I mean, we were trying to leave, and so everybody started to leave. It's like being at home with your family and you saying, "I'm gonna go 15 times," and then you don't go. Thanks, Melissa, for agreeing with me on that. Sometimes he can be much. I like him in certain movies, but I do not like Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller is like one of mine. Not just I'm good without watching him. But anyway, so Pete and Alicia were with us, and we were driving down the road. I don't know if they were following us or we were following them. I don't even know. Sometimes it was either or, and occasionally.
We'd have to hopscotch.
Yeah, and so Mike came up and he's like, I have the video, I'll have to find it, but literally he was like, "Oh my gosh, we're shake and bake." And so Alicia actually got these little stickers for the backs of our RVs, so we were shake and they were bake. Yeah, no Ben Stiller. I'm not a Ben Stiller fan at all.
Not really.
No.
You know where Ben Stiller ruined it for me? When he was mean to Happy Gilmore's grandma and Happy Gilmore. Okay, I've hated him ever since.
I didn't like him in that, and he was terrible in Friends. Like he was just like no, I'm not a Ben Stiller fan.
Yeah, and that movie where he was a workout guy with all right, help us out, y'all. So
I take that back. Okay, I do like him in Tropic Thunder.
Dodgeball.
Because it's hilarious. Tropic Thunder is.
Mm-hmm.
As a panda?
Yes.
Okay, we're getting off on a rant now.
I killed the thing that I love most in the world.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty will change your mind. Okay, I will watch it, Benjamin, for you. And I better like him. Dodgeball, yep. There we go. All right, so I'm going to watch The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have we seen that? We haven't seen that. So. I feel like
It's a drama. I think I've seen it before, and it's actually a really good movie. 99% sure.
So, yeah. His dad was a great actor. Though. Yes, I agree. Something About Mary. Okay. I might have liked him in that. It's been a long time since I've seen Something About Mary. Who's still?
Robert.
Oh, yeah, I saw. I wonder if they were on. Night at the Museum.
Oh, actually, yeah, I like him in that.
Okay.
The Flashlight.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of movies for Ben Stiller, but there was some that I just don't know.
Dum Dum Like Gum Gum.
Well, that's funny, but that wasn't Ben.
I know that was the Easter Island head.
All right, yeah, y'all. Okay, all right. You're redeeming him a little bit. But still, he's not one of my favorite actors by any means. So
Something About Mary.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's all about the hair.
That's like legitimately the only thing I remember from that movie. That's terrible.
Really?
I don't remember the movie.
I don't remember the zipper incident?
Oh. No. Yeah. Well, that was kind of part of it, though.
He gets his dongle stuck in the zipper.
His dongle. Marissa could hear you now. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What's Franks and Beans? Is that a movie or is that a meal? Franks and Beans. They both said it. Is that a movie?
I don't know. Where's my phone?
Is this a movie?
Franks
We
and
have
Beans.
not seen this.
The only thing I think
you
about
guys are cracking us up. I love
Franks
it.
and Beans is like when you put your Franks and cut them up into little things in your beans, and this, you know, just saying.
I'm so done with this conversation. Oh, jeez. Oh, Franks and Beans is the zipper and
Not the dongle, as my analogy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We have gone to another level. We gotta believe they're all saying it now.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it.
But you know what? When I Google Franks and Beans, I literally get all kinds of food. Like I'm talking about having Franks in your beans.
This has just gone to a different level.
Yeah. The heck with solar. Let's just talk about movies.
Yeah. I
See,
don't even
that right
know.
there. That's what I'm talking about. That's delicious.
No. Not even no.
So right in the middle of the screen there with the Franks and the beans. Yeah. Classic Franks and Beans.
We are dying here. Adventures in Insanity. Benjamin says Urban Dictionary. It's a thing. It really is. We'll get you straightened out.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're moving on now. So, who's your favorite actor? We have gone off solar and lithium. We are not even on task anymore.
That's okay.
It's
our show. We have the program.
I was going to say, as long as there's still people watching, which is so sad. It's a Southern thing. Hey, the Franks and Beans or the movie?
What?
Or both?
Southern thing.
Yeah. Kyle, cook us some Franks and Beans. I know, right?
Oh.
Mike, we get it. We need to come cook for you.
Yes.
I mean, he's only been trying to figure out how to bring you on the road, buddy, for a long time now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe once the schedule doubles, like it has to fully double we have to be booked for at least 7 or 8 months, maybe even a year in advance. Then
I feel like a lot of work behind that one little line. I'm just saying.
Double the schedule for a year. So
have you installed all over? Have you all installed in Kansas? No.
Yeah,
well, technically we did.
I did Pete's in Kansas.
Yeah. Well, Pete did most of his own, but yeah.
Yeah. We got squared away.
So we went to Kansas this year, for repair on our RV, which they did not do, and we gave them a bunch of money. So that was really fun, and I had scars. I have scars from that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we get to hang out with K&R and all kinds of fun. Benjamin says he'll lift solar panels. So back to lithium then. Do you know of any roadmap product stuff coming from Battleborn? I don't know what roadmap product means.
It's just stuff that's getting ready to come out. Not really. So Battleborn has taken a stance on rolling out new products. In other words, for example, the what's that thing called? The Serbo Touch 70, which is a 7-inch touchscreen for the Serbo. It's all over the web. There's lots of companies that are already advertising it for sale.
I like our 50. It's little.
But it's not available to anybody yet.
Well, that was like the multi-trust too.
Right.
Everybody was like, oh, yeah, it's the greatest thing. We had so many people asking us about it. But did Battleborn have any? And did anybody else? Nobody did.
Had it.
Well, Battleborn is the only people. That's another reason why we work with them, though, is because they have inventory. I mean, obviously they're awesome. Oh, sorry.
The reason I was getting to that is they got burned on like the Multi-Plus 2 because they said they were supposed to be getting it. Well, they're not going to advertise anything going into the future until they have it.
I don't blame them. Yeah.
So
because of the Multi-Plus 2.
Because of the Multi-Plus 2 and a couple of other things that they've done in the past and been burned on availability is the issue. So what they want to do is they want to have it in hand that way, so that and it's good for customer service. So, but click on it.
There's so much going on here, but I wanted to get back to this for real quick because we were talking about this. We will install anything, Benjamin. It's not. We just have great relationships with Battleborn. And we've reached out to other vendors for batteries and to no avail. They don't even respond.
I either get crickets or I get told that, yes, we're ramping up our production and we'll never have any problems.
We'll have it in 2 months. We'll have an inventory in 2 months. And it's like, that's not going to work for a business.
Right.
I mean, that
we need to be.
But Battleborn, not only is their product pretty amazing, they stand behind their product. They have fantastic customer service.
Sorry.
Do you want to have a conversation with Lucy right now?
Sorry. Okay. Thank you. Good girl. All right, give me kisses. That's a good girl.
She's so excited. But yeah, I mean, they're just a great company to work with, and they have really tremendously helped. If Jeff Chandler's still in here, I don't know if he is. They really hooked him up. He's one of our clients.
Yep.
They've hooked several of our clients up as far as just standing behind their product, and that is kind of the main reason that we do. I mean, we'll work with any battery company that'll work with us. We'll work with any company that'll work with us, but that's the problem, is trying to get the company to work with us. We send hundreds of thousands of dollars a company's way, and if Battleborn's going to be the one that takes that, then I mean,
healthy hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
So and that's not to say that hey, we're looking for competition to go with like to compete with Battleborn, but
yeah. Well, see, okay, so it's not about buying the product. That doesn't mean anything to me, other than the availability of your product. So that plays a little bit. But for example, if you had a problem with your battery bank, and after the testing, we deemed that it is the battery bank, how well are they going to do their customer service? How well are they going to take care of their customers and say, we think that it is your battery bank. We're going to send you a whole nother battery bank.
And when are they going to have the stock to get to that client? If their battery bank's not working, they're out boondocking. I mean, what are they going to do?
Right. What if their supply is
Battleborn overnights it to them?
Yeah.
I mean,
and they included shipping labels for the existing to be returned, and
so they could figure out what was wrong with them,
so they could do their R&D on the backside. But yeah, it was
yeah, we've just had a really good experience with them. So I mean, why not? And I mean, one of the things that we learned when we did the tour was that all their batteries, you can drain them 100%, but a lot of them are actually, they can be over 100%.
Yes.
So if you're seeing a higher rating on your BMV, I guess is where you would kind of see it. Like
12,
yeah. You might have a 115 amp battery instead of 100 amp.
Yep.
Right.
So I think they draw the line at, it's like 105 or 106 and higher.
Yeah.
As far as amps goes, anything that's 105 and less, down to us, I don't know what their low side is. That gets put into B stock.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, anyways, they definitely have stock issues. Yes, absolutely. We've reached out to them, and they were willing to work with us, but they couldn't guarantee anything. And if I have an install that's coming up, for like, if we were doing your install next month and they can't get to your batteries until whenever they decide to get their stock issues, or at this point, we're in California. Everybody's heard about the ships sitting out at Long Beach Pier, which is actually where we're heading next. So we can actually show you that they're sitting there. That might be the issue.
Right.
Who knows what the issue is, but they're made in the U.S. They can get them. They can ship them. That's kind of where we're at with that right now.
Yep. So
what are the socks running at? They're at like $5.29, I think. Mm-hmm. And Battleborn's at $7.99. So to me, it's worth the extra little bit to.
You're buying.
You're buying the service.
A guarantee.
Yeah, you're buying a guarantee. Yeah, that's kind of how we feel. Thank you guys all so much for still continuing with us. I wanted to go back up here and see what we missed. We like Polish sausage and baked beans, but maybe not anymore. I mean, right? I'm just saying. It is like a dream. We had so much fun hanging out with you guys too. Center of the middle of the U.S. is Ethel, Kansas.
Ethel, yes.
That was like Halston.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's not Ethel.
It's not. It's
just the L.
Lebanon.
Lebanon. Just north.
We've been there.
Just north of Lebanon, Kansas, is where the geographic center of the United States is.
Melissa said Battleborn was great to them as well, and they didn't even go through us. They did that on their own. That was before we even met them. Ron had to go, so we will see you later.
Yeah, 100 is $5.99.
Definitely in December of next year, and so $5.99. Oh, I would totally pay the additional $200. I mean, I know it's a big swing, but I mean, you can at least get your battery.
It's 20% more. Maybe 20.
Bill's gonna go barbecue some chicken. That sounds really good because we had some great barbecue chicken with them as well.
Right now.
I hope to see you guys as well. Honestly, I thought you guys are going. We'll have to book it for 24. I mean, I thought we were going to. You come to Kansas City area. We should go out to barbecue. I will totally be down for that, Benjamin. We will be there next September. Because that's where K&R is from.
See you in 11 months.
Largest ball of string or twine or whatever it is.
Yes.
I don't think they had that, did they?
I've seen it advertised.
Yeah, absolutely. We will be all over Texas for 3.5 months,
yes.
David. So yeah,
starting mid-November.
Nothing but good things about BB's customers. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Yeah. And the fact that we can pick up the phone and call somebody and just say, hey, this is the issue that my client is having. This is the issue that my friend is having. And then they just take care of it. It's just really nice to have, I saw somewhere, where did she put it? She was the only one that answered who her favorite actor was Tom Hanks. So I'm totally feeling that.
Yeah.
Love me some Tom Hanks. Texas barbecue's not as good as KC.
Well, it's all a matter of opinion.
It really is, but I mean, honestly, we've been across the country, and some of the best barbecue that we've had, believe it or not, is here in California.
Yep, Lucille.
And I'm a Southerner, okay?
Yep. So now, I went to a Dave's.
Famous
Dave's barbecue.
Yeah.
And Famous Dave's has this hot barbecue sauce. It's something like XXX or something like that, and I had to push it away. It was so hot.
This guy doesn't push away hot food very often.
No, I've had Hispanics tell me that I was brown on the inside because I'm basically Mexican on the inside.
Yeah, so Benjamin's favorite actor is Denzel Washington. That's a good one too.
Denzel, yes. The Train movie was really good.
Unstoppable.
Yes.
All right. Well, we've talked long enough, you guys. Almost freaking 2 hours. So we apologize for being this long, but we so appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We had so much fun. We had caught some live streams recently, and I was like, I really miss it. We should do that. And then I didn't have a video to put out today, so he was like, let's go live. So we are. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyle's barbecue was not the best.
So whoa.
I mean, Kyle's barbecue ranks. We're talking about restaurant barbecue, Kyle. I mean, a chef barbecue compared to restaurant barbecue. Chef, you're up here. That's what I'm saying. Hi, thank you.
She's an equal opportunity licker.
She is. She's like licking both of us. Adventures in Xanadu will be in Texas.
Where at?
I don't know where Point, Texas is, so I don't know how close that will be to us. Where's Point, Texas? I feel like I've heard of that. Haven't we been there? Texas is a big state.
Dot. Okay.
We'll see you
east
next
of
year.
Dallas, maybe hour,
Oh,
45 minutes.
yeah, we won't really be close to there though.
No, we're gonna be
Because we're gonna be super duper south.
6 or 7 hours south of there. No, it's further than that.
All right, so Shay has shawarma. I'm not sure. Shawarma. There we go. Mediterranean pita with everything in it. I mean, So are you making that for us in May? Because I'm totally down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Uh-oh. Dick can cook some good ribs apparently too. So that's good.
3 weeks. How about me?
All right. So, yep. All right, guys. So,
where are we going to be? Very South Texas.
In South Padre.
South Padre. That's it.
We'll be in Galveston and Corpus Christi. So kind of along the Gulf Coast, but super south.
622 miles from point to point.
Well, actually, no, we won't be in South Padre until January. He's only there until December, I think he said.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
December. Yeah, mid-December. So we will actually be in Mission, Texas.
Mission. Got it.
San Antonio and then Mission. Yep. You'll be counting on it. That's exactly what you're going to get every day. All right, cool.
That's only 300 miles away.
Oh, only 300 miles away. What do you think we go South Texas where the rich RVers go? It was actually for the entire month. It was only like $600 to stay at a full hookup campground at a county park. So I feel like that, Kyle. That was not a nice recovery. That was the truth.
Pretty funny.
Anyways, all right, guys. That's freaking hilarious. You should make him video montage of Mike and all of his sunglasses.
I only have 3.
He's obsessed with your sunglasses.
Me too.
But there's several people who are like,
oh, you got a new pair?
Yeah, they're like on your sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 3 pairs. I have the Bengals version. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you're gonna talk without me. Cool.
Flak. It's a Flak 2.0 or something like that. With the orange prism lenses. And then I've got these ones, which they're a mystery. Anyhow, I have these ones. Where's the camera?
Get your blue ones away though.
Yeah, I used to have a set of Flak 2.0 Dallas version, but I didn't like the color of the lenses, so I gave them to Pete. And I think Pete didn't like the lenses either, and he gave them to Leah. And then I also have this set. They actually happen to be sitting there, which are the new silver frames. And if I can hold them still. There's an O right there on the temple. And these are kind of they're all silver. And then when you put your face in there, they're kind of a silver amber looking whatever. But I like those. Those are like my driving glasses because they're polarized and comfortable. But anyhow, need a pair of Holbrook XL Prism. Those are good driving. Holbrook XL Prism.
What are you doing?
Hey, there's somebody new.
That is Cindy and Ed.
Nice. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we forgot to tell the patrons. We're terrible. We have actually been only. You're only 3,000 miles from Myrtle Beach. Yeah, only. Oh,
they look like. It's kind of the Holbrooks look like a version of the frog skins, just a little bit bigger on the lens.
Cindy's waving at us. But yeah, so anyways, we've already been on for almost 2 hours, so we will cut out finally. We said that about half an hour ago and we're still here. We just love it. We have fun with you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate all of our patrons, and just all of you guys who watch the videos. I mean, we know that you guys really, really watch the videos, especially about the questions that you ask and things like that. So, and the comments that you make. So we appreciate it. Anything else?
No,
I was looking at sunglasses now, Benjamin.
I was looking for a set. Scuderia. That's what it was. There's a set of Oakleys that I actually would really like to have, and it is the Ferrari Scuderia signature Oakley glasses. And I've only seen them a few times. I kick myself every time they come. They're on eBay occasionally, but they're like $500. And I'm trying to find a picture of them.
I mean, I feel like we're at the point now to where I can say, you're good with, buying tools that will help your job and make it easier. I'm not sure about $500 sunglasses though.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Just hang on for one more second.
I would be afraid to wear them on my face.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Oh, do you remember the girl from Beverly Hills Housewives when she was like,
I paid $25,000.
$25,000. You remember? Do you know? And I was like, I would never pay $25,000 for anything but a camper or a house or a vehicle. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah.
Who needs $25,000 sunglasses?
Where are they at?
Sorry, I'm a fan of Housewives because we know one of the housewives that was there in Benjamin is now making excuses for you. It makes him a better worker and more productive.
It so does.
Especially when Miss Debbie tries to give him safety glasses when he's, needs them, and then he still doesn't wear them, and he wears his sunglasses and said they don't work as well. Let's just hope the insurance company is not watching this.
All right, so Lucy, you got to go.
She's like, but I'm so comfortable, Daddy.
All right.
She has no idea what happened. She's like,
hey, where's the plus minus thing? There it is.
It's not working.
No, it's really weird. Dang it. I keep cutting the glasses off. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix this.
Thanks for being here, Bear and Dawn.
Oh, no. So anyhow, this is what they look like. They're carbon fiber frame with the little Ferrari splash down on the iridium lens. But they're pricey.
So you're paying for the Ferrari emblem?
Pretty much, yeah. They're like $418.
Can you tell who the conservative one of the family is?
It's a Oakley Blade Ferrari.
He had an Oculus for his birthday.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Another version of those. It's a whole line of them, but I like the Scuderia with the carbon. Yeah.
Maybe Christmas.
No, I don't need a set of $400 sunglasses.
Cool. That's better. You just
I like them. I like them.
He's going to set up an eBay alert for you.
Nice. That's hilarious.
See, you got people that, what are you doing?
So I don't need those because I'm very rough on sunglasses and tools.
He's rough on everything.
On all that stuff. So I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing them because I know that I scratch things. And so that's just me though. Maybe Ferrari to the birthday.
No, negative.
No.
Nobody can afford that.
Not unless it can haul an 18,000-pound camper.
It's not going to haul a camper. Y'all are funny, though. Anyways, are we done now, finally?
1 minute left.
Oh, my God.
Just kidding. Go ahead. Bye, y'all. Don't forget to click that dingy bell ringy
with
thingy.
The Ford Pinto logo.
Oh, my goodness. That brings back memories of
I was driving
this real quick.
somewhere. I can't remember where. It was somewhere in the South, in North or South Carolina. I was driving somewhere, and I saw a Ford Pinto painted John Deere green and yellow with John Deere logos all over it. I kid you not.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're finally leaving for the 20th time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for being here, guys. And for those of you who won the prizes, if you will, please contact us at info@thedrycampers.com. I will get that out to you this week. Please do not contact us at info@thedrycampers.com about an install, though. We will need you to go to our website.
Follow the process.
Follow the
please.
process, yes, because it makes my job a whole lot easier and everybody else. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for being here, and we will see you guys at some point next Sunday.
Yeah. Cool. See you guys.